ibig po sabihin noon, hindi na po magkakaroon ng na provisionally freedom si PRRD, but directly he will be released immediately, and he will be brought back to the Philippines as soon as possible. I just wanted to quickly discuss kung ano po ang nangyari doon sa isinumiting motion. This is actually in relation to the grant given by the court with respect to their motion for a reply. Kasi nga po, hello Waray Waray OFW Talk Show. Hi, hello to you. Kasi nga, nagsumiti po sila ng motion na dapat magkaroon sila ng pagkakataong mag-respond doon sa ni-raise na argument ng prosecution with respect to the challenge ng defense doon sa jurisdiction ng ICC over the Philippines. Hello Marites Barrios, mabuhay po kayo. So the latest submission is in response to the prosecution's it is already 8:23 ng gabi po, and I'm on the train. I'm sat inside the train on my way to home. So sinabi po doon sa latest motion ng defense team through the lead counsel, Attorney Kaufman, and Dr. Jacobs as the assistant counsel, or assistant lead counsel to the lead counsel, I think. Sinabi po ng defense team ni President Duterte na yung jurisdiction ng ICC is not established because nga nag-withdraw na po noong March 2019 yung Pilipinas sa Rome Statute. Sinabi din niya po na dapat si President Duterte should be released immediately, mga kababayan. The defense also highlighted that the Office of the Prosecutor failed to share important documents on time, which by the way made it harder for the defense team to properly defend former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Sinabi din at highlight ng defense team na dapat daw hindi mag-depend or hindi dapat mag-base ang court pretrial chamber 1 doon sa preliminary examination with respect to the Philippines na meron silang claim to have authority po over the Philippines. Kasi nga po, the jurisdiction is no longer present the moment we withdraw to the Rome Statute. Sinabi din po na they know that the ICC is actually wants to fight immunity. However, sinabi din po ng defense na it should not remove from their determination or from the process of identifying their jurisdiction that Mr. Duterte has legal rights, so as everybody else, diba? So, more power sa support kay PRRD. Ingat po kasi help nyo. Yes po, I'm doing my best para po okay lahat. In line with this po, sinabi din po ng defense team na President Duterte is not afraid to face prosecution as long as this prosecution in a form of charges will be filed before our local courts, because he has utmost respect to our judicial system, to the judiciary in general. So with this particular arguments, counter arguments submitted by the defense team with respect to the Office of the Prosecution submission, particularly limiting to the two arguments na na-raise ng Office of the Prosecutor, sinabi po ng defense team na dapat sa kadahilan ng kanilang isinumite before the court to respond to those arguments by the Office of the Prosecutor, they should immediately release former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Bakit po ito importante, mga kababayan? Pagpasensyahan nyo na po, medyo meron pa rin akong allergy at saka sometimes sumisinga pa din po. Bakit po ito importante? Importante po ito sa kadahilan ng nabigyan po ng opportunity ang ating defense team through the lead counsel Attorney Kaufman na magsumite ng kanilang argumento at saka this will be taken into consideration with respect to the adjudication of the motion to challenge with respect to jurisdiction. Tandaan po natin, should the interim release will be not favorable to the former president, meron pa din pong pending motion before the court with respect to jurisdiction. Now, if they rule that this motion should be approved with respect to the arguments showed by the defense team, ibig po sabihin noon, hindi na po magkakaroon ng na provisionally freedom si PRRD, but directly he will be released immediately and he will be brought back to the Philippines as soon as possible. So yan po, meron pong laban dito mga kababayan. Pag magkaroon po, may tanong po si Mindanawan, sabi niya, Sir Alvin, may inahin si Senator Cayetano na house arrest po. Ano po ba ang balita tungkol dyan? Sir, tinanong po natin yan kay VP Inday, or in-raise po question na yan ni Attorney Harry Roque, I think, during the Q&A with the President, Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Sinabi niya na the right person to ask this question is no other than the lead counsel Attorney Kaufman. Kasi nga po, with respect to the resolution filed by senators, or if there is a resolution filed by the Senate per se, it will be answered or will be taken into consideration by the lead counsel that will form part of their legal strategy. Ano po bang ibig sabihin noon? I-assess po mismo ng defense counsel kung paano po makakatulong itong tinatawag nilang resolution submitted or presented before the ICC, kung palayain ba si PRRD or whatnot. So yun po ang ating laban dito mga kababayan. Kaya wag po nating kalimutan na hindi pa po tapos ang laban. Wag po tayong maniwala sa mga statement ng ibang tao saying that the interim release was not granted. There has been no decision yet by the court on whether or not they approve or reject the motion. In the same way that the motion to challenge with respect to jurisdiction was also not approved or rejected by the court in itself. Kaya mabuti po na in the coming week, tatanungin po natin si Attorney Kaufman, ano po ba, what's the weight of a resolution filed by the Senate or the members of Senate with respect doon sa gusto nating mangyari na mapauwi na si former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa madaling panahon sa Pilipinas. Kasi nga po, as made mention by the family, explicitly by Madam Elizabeth Zimmerman Duterte, that our former president is already skin and bones. This was also supported by the Vice President, expressing her views that after their visit, sinabi niya na talagang ang shoulder ni VP Inday, half of that is how skinny PRRD already. And this can be attributed to several factors. One is the diet in itself. Sinabi ni VP Inday Sara Duterte na si former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte daw ay hinahanap niya ang lutong bahay. Hinahanap niya ang tamis ng the way how Filipino food are prepared before maybe pag pumupunta siya sa karinderya or whatnot, yung mga activities ni President Duterte before, parang hinahanap niya. Number two, to mention that he is already 80 years old, mga kababayan. And number three, he is also in possession or having ailments with respect to diabetes, among all other things. However, it is important to note, sinabi ni BP Inday, na si President Duterte or former President Duterte is not actually inside the hospital area of the ICC detention facility. He is still in his normal detention unit kung saan po siya nandoon. So, ibig po sabihin, si PRRD is in good condition. It's just that he's never been so skinny except when he was still a bachelor, sabi ni VP Inday. In fact, wala na daw chance si President Duterte. Marami pong mga pwede nating isipin. Siguro nagustuhan niya ang water quality dito or maybe talagang kinokontrol yung pagkain niya. para po sa health status niya with respect sa diabetes ni PRRD. So, ang pinaka-important, nakasubaybay pa ako sa mga videos niyo pa na in-upload kasi alam ko araw-araw po kung nandyan sa natin. Today po, tomorrow, hindi po ako makakapunta. On Monday, I will see if I can go, but most likely Tuesday onwards po, makakapunta po ako doon. Pero mga kababayan, isipin po natin na talagang maselan ang sitwasyon ng ating dating Pangulo. Kasi nga, he's already 80 years old. There's already been a lot of pronouncement with respect to huling habilin ni PRRD na sinasabi niya po na, okay, ito po yung gawin ninyo. In the event na kumamatay man siya dito sa Netherlands, he wanted to be cremated outright. And then Vice President Inday Sara already expressed na she is not pro-cremation. So she asked the former president with a question saying, what if hindi kita ipapakremate, ipapauwi kita sa Pilipinas? Are you then going to come back and, make multo me? Or are you going to ghost me or whatnot? Sabi naman former President Duterte na hindi, pag-iisipan ko pa, sabi daw, pa-joke, di ba? Ikaw po ba, ikaw po ba yung si Thinking Pinoy? Hindi po ma'am, ako po si Alvin Anturism. Hindi po ako si Thinking Pinoy. Although Thinking Pinoy is equally a brilliant person who's by the way studying in Bristol right now and was endeavored the academic landscape or academic journey. So that's a complete different person than me. Maria Teresa, God bless you always. Alvin, thank you so much, Maria Teresa. Konyo ka po. Hindi po ako konyo, ma'am. I am purely Bisaya. So again, uh, in the matter of photos circulating in different social media platform, kasi there is also one person who asked this question, how's the health of our former president? Sinabi naman po ni VP Inday Sara, thank you for that question. It is very important that we are very mindful of what we are seeing, appreciating with respect to the photos or whatnot sa different social media platform because it seemed that there's an effort to make it appear that President Duterte is lying on the hospital bed. Hindi po, wala po siya, nandoon po siya sa mismong detention unit niya kung saan po siya i-detain for more than 120 days or exactly more than 4 months na po. Many has perceived this particular detention as a political persecution using international institution to advance whatever um, personal conviction or personal motivation by individuals, which is very hard to accept kasi nga these are also Filipinos, mga kababayan. There's a question, naiyak po talaga ako dyan, Sir Alvin, noong nabanggit ni VP Inday. Mahal po talaga namin si Tatay Ligo sa buong Bukidnon, Mindanao. Ma'am, ma'am or Sir Mindanaoan, this particular sentiment is being is resonated to not thousands but millions of Filipinos po. In fact, I share that same sentiment. I am from I am from Butuan, but I know that Butuan, our congressman actually signed the vice president impeachment. So that to me is very telling of the position, the personal conviction and position of our congressman. But come 2028, should the Vice President Inday Sara run for public office, my full support to Vice President Inday Sara is in the 100% or even more. Okay, Marita, so watching from Alcabar KSA. Thank you, Alvin, praying for Tatay Digong. Maraming salamat po. Honey, once when amping permit, Dave. Thank you, Honey. Ante, salamat po. So, yun po ang pinag-uusapan natin. Again, let us be mindful. Tinanong din ni Attorney Harry Roque if the ICC will release a health bulletin board, sorry, a health bulletin board pertaining to the status of the former president. Sinabi din ni VP Inday na we are going to refer this or she doesn't know on whether or not the ICC will do that, but it is a matter that will be referred to to the lawyers in the same way that I also raised a question on whether or not if it's possible for the Filipino people to actually have a glimpse of our former president through a picture. And this is also going to be referred to the lawyers. My take on that, mga kababayan, is that the circulated photos are actually being used as propaganda to destroy the former president. What more if the real photo will be released? So anything can be used to suit a narrative, particularly for the detractors of the former president. Pwede nilang sabihin na yan, ganito, ganyan. So to me, I think we should give this particular moment of privacy to the family para man po mabigyan man lang sila ng sa memory to hold on to. And let us respect the wishes of the family and whether or not they're going to share this to the entire nation. So yun po ang iniisip ko mga kababayan. ER188, shout out from Vancouver, Canada. Hello po sa inyo. Liz Shiv. Wait, Mindanao muna. Mindanao. Opo, Sir Alvin, kahit po sa Luzon, sa 100% na tao, 95% nakasuporta kay tatay. That's good to hear, Mindanao, no? It would be nice also for them to have a survey, quarterly basis or whatnot, to conduct an objective survey with respect to the support of the people to see what it is that people actually think of. Hand up, hands up to you, Alvin, for unwavering support. Yes, Uh, we don't stop to we don't stop to pray for Tatay Digong and the country, make Philippines great again. Sa atin ang pagbabago. Laban until the very end. Exactly po, Liz. I definitely share that sentiment. Hindi, sabi nga ni VP Inday, somebody from the crowd said, "Thank you for giving us hope." Sinabi ni VP Inday. It has been already stated multiple times that I am giving hope. Sinabi po ni VP Inday, the job of an executive, much more the president, is not only limited to one person. Cooperation po matters, and it should be a collective action in order to achieve whatever objectives or priorities the government has or have. Opo, ganon. Marna Parsons, watching from England, UK, but originally from Davao City. Hello po sa inyo. Ingat po kayo dyan, ma'am. Okay, and then, okay, wait, sino pa ba? Tess Salcedo, watching from Hong Kong. Thanks for the update. It's my honor, my duty to be able to do this. Thank you so much for watching. Jennifer Ramos, thank you, Alvin, for watching from Qatar. Thank you po. Please po, paki-share po ng live na ito for people to be more updated and to be more aware of the development po dito sa The Hague, and for people to be also have an informed decision, to form an informed decision with respect to information po na talagang representative of what's happening on the ground. Jennifer Ramos, thank you. Alvin, watching from Qatar. Hello po. Reaction TV, hello Idol, you're doing a great job. Yeah, I'll check pa po. Hello Idol, you're doing a great job. More power to you. Thank you po. It's my honor to be able to do this. I'm doing my best because I know that this is my duty as a Filipino to do whatever I can or my bit as a Filipino to advance our country to a different height po. And officially, pagdasal natin lahat na makauwi na si Tatay Digong Duterte, proud taga Mindanao, Jensen, solid Duterte supporter. God bless, Duterte family, God bless. Mabuhay po kayo. Lani A, hello to you, ma'am. Mindanaoan, sana, ano daw? Mindanaoan, wait, i-show ko muna. Okay. Sana pagbigyan ang attorney or pamilya na makuhaan man lang si tatay ng picture para po makita nating sobrang miss na po si tatay Digong namin. Mindanaoan, I strongly understand your sentiment, but let us please put into context that the decision is for the family, and I do agree that I hope that the family will take their time in deciding on whether or not it is a good decision or a good move po na ipakita sa publiko ang current state ng ang dating Pangulo. Pinay Manimpalad, hello to you, ma'am. Mabuhay po kayo. Lambada, Sir Alvin, salamat sa, okay. Lambada, Sir Alvin, salamat sa updates mo. Kudos to you. Always excited sa mga binabalita mo kay Tatay Digong. Salamat sa mga sacrifices at love ng bawat isa sa Tatay Digong. Watching from California. Hello po, ma'am. Labamba pala. Labamba. Thank you po for your comment. I do appreciate for you highlighting that, you actually are excited about the things that I am making balita, but I'm just doing my best And I'm also just delivering whatever news that nangyayari po dito on the ground for you to have an objective and to form an informed decision po. Para po hindi po tayo nalilinlang ng mga balitang lalo-lalo na binabalita ng mga mainstream media.
At yun nga mga kababayan, anong masasabi niyo sa balitang ito? Maaring ihayag ang inyong opinyon at kuro-kuro sa comment section sa ibaba. Huwag din kalimutang mag-like, mag-subscribe at mag-share sa bidyong ito. Maraming salamat sa panonood.